is a comic who comes from New York City, play all of the clubs. Actually, she's written jokes that have been used on The Late Show, and she's played at the Gotham Comedy Club, Broadway Comedy Club, all over Manhattan. Let's have a big round of applause for Helena Witt.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's unbelievable. You bring 16 people to the Gotham, the Broadway, Caroline's, they'll let you perform. So I know you're wondering, is that the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow? I'm not, but you know, they're rich, so they can get anything done that they want, but they don't, but they could. That killed our brother. The point is, I have to laugh about it because otherwise I'll be depressed. So I look in the mirror, and I'm getting older, you know, and I look at these crow's feet. I know I have a hen house going on. You know, I have laugh lines, not that funny. My friend Selma said, you know, they're also called marionettes. Oh, great, I got Avenue Q and the Lion King going on. Theater love, yay. That joke never works, so I got to tell one of the theater students, thanks. But that's not true. Anyway, so they're also called parentheses. Oh, wonderful. I got the exclamation points now, 64 and a half years old, you get those. Then I got the parentheses. I got the whole keyboard on my face. I'll just lay down, you can touch my keyboard, I'll get more action than I got the last 5 months. So I look in the mirror and I see the varicose veins. I've renamed them. Roadmap to Adventure. This road takes you to the Sterling Forest. Ladies who are younger than me, you know you've got the Brazilian, so let me translate what the Sterling Forest is. Sterling is an analogy for like gray, silver, old. This road takes you to Death Valley. And this one takes you to the stop at McDonald's on the highway, you know, like on the Jersey Turnpike. So you can have some donuts and some Big Macs, and then your varicose veins get used. They look like a grapevine. I just wrote that on my way out here. It took me 2 hours to get here from Manhattan. But getting older, so you know when you're young and you sing the birthday song, you sing, are you 1, are you 2, are you 3? Not anymore with my friends. Is it lumbar 1, lumbar 2? You'll see when we get older. But you know, I'm losing my hair, so I had to think of something good about it, and I did. I have something really good, and it's good news I want to share with all of you. Good news. I found out where my hair is going. I'm being intimate with you. I'm showing you. You know where my hair is going? To my knuckles. I found out where it's going. But I got the muffin top. I got 4, you know the muffin top? I got like the baker's dozen. Hourglass figure, about an hour and a half. So you get the idea, you know, it just takes what you have and you just make superlatives and you get on the stage. And you bring 11 people. No. So I used to be a school teacher before I was a comedian. School teacher in New York City, very sharp kids. Sometimes they clap because I was a teacher, I guess. No, just some people clap. So I taught at a very tough school. You know, these kids don't just chew their pencils, bless you. They swallow their erasers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's tough, right? You chew your pencil, but they swallow it. This kid was picking his teeth, and that wasn't rude enough, it was with my car antenna. You heard of carving your sweetheart's name in your desk? I know they use Formica today, but we used to have wooden desks, and we carve our sweetheart's name in our desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. Very tough. The school colors were dried blood red and black and blue. They had the National Honor Society, but unfortunately, the valedictorian wasn't even present. She was at the 113th precinct. But without her, the And you can see it at the post office. Now, you gotta change your way when you're teaching kids like this how to read. So this is how I taught them how to read. Run, Spot, run. Dick's got a gun. Spot is a pit bull. Run, Spot, run. And those were the 10th graders. I went to comedy school. I came out on the railroad. It was in Ronkonkoma on Portsmouth Road, true story. I paid $25 for the cab, $14 for the railroad, and then this class cost $40, and he changed that joke, so I'm going to tell you what the teacher said because I want to get my money's worth. I'm being very honest with you tonight. And you're from Portsmouth Road, so I thought I'd integrate. I'm telling you all my secrets. So anyway, so he said, why don't you say, teacher, teacher, run, run, run. Dick's got a gun and Spot's a pit bull, you better run. You're like, they think it was worth $100 coming out of that one day. So, something crazy happened when I was teaching one day, and I promised my friend Mike I would do new material if he came tonight, and I also promised I'd pay for it, but I got here very late, so he's going to be mad at me. So those were 2 jokes. So what happened was, this is a true story now. Well, everything's true, right? So when I started teaching, like you people are going to go out in the work world, it was the 60s, and I was trying to be cool. So before I started teaching, it was May, it was the end of the school year, my last year of school, and I was at a party. So they were passing around drugs, and I wanted to be cool, but I didn't want to really take the drug. It was a Quaalude. They said, your fingers will be tingly. So they passed around the Quaaludes. I took the Quaalude, and I consciously opened my Midol jar, which is not cool to have at a hippie party. That's what you take for cram spells. So I opened my Midol jar, and I put the Quaalude right on top of the cotton ball. And I closed it up. And then, it was May, and I got called to substitute teach. Now think about it. It's the end of the year. How bad can these kids be that they would call someone who's just out of college, like one day, to substitute teach? She's like this, yeah, it's like shocking. So, I go to teach, and while I'm teaching, I walk in, there were first graders, no exaggeration. Hey, T-Bird, what up? Slap me 5. And they were ignoring me completely. And I was like new to this stuff. So I said, wow, I feel like I'm at 125th Street in Lexington. Oh, I am at 125th. And they have their own little things to go. So this kid's breaking the sharpener, and nobody's paying attention, and I survive the morning. So come the afternoon, I get cramps. True story. I said, cramps, I'll take my Midol. So I open the jar, you can tell where this is going. I open the jar, I take my fingers are tingling. I still have cramps. Oh my God, I took the Quaalude. All of a sudden, nothing bothered me with these kids. But the puss was stacked up all over the room because it was the end of the year. So I'm bouncing into the stack. It looks like a human pinball machine. And remember the boy at the sharpener? We have a future engineer in the room. By then, I couldn't walk, I couldn't teach, I couldn't even speak. So there was one girl in this first grade class who could read by the end of the year. I found that out in the morning. So I said, here, read Green Eggs and Ham. So she stands up, very theatrical. Sam, I am. I go, stop! She's reading to the class. Boys and girls, we have a future. She goes, would you shut up and let me read? So by then I just let them go home. I never got called from PS 140 again. True story. Thank you. Since I am a teacher, are there any questions so far? I said that last night in New Jersey. It didn't work as a question. I couldn't answer. Do you have a real question?
Well, my mom went to that school.
She went to 140? Oh, then they better change the number. Did she go to 140 in Queens or Manhattan or the Bronx?
Queens.
Uh-oh. I did teach there for a long time. I'll have to talk later. So, but anyway, I told you I was getting older and all that, and I told you the story. But I want to tell you a completely different story about this time that I was in high school, and I liked this boy named Robert D'Antonio. So, Robert D'Antonio and I we had fun in high school. You know you have fun in high school. So then I went to the reunion. And you know, when you're my age, the reunion has like the 100th year reunion, you know. Kidding. So I go to the reunion, and there's Robert. And I said, Robert just grabs my arm. He's wearing like a white suit, sneakers, earrings. And he grabs my arm and he takes me out on the dance floor. And he's doing all these fancy disco dances. And then he says, hi, Elaine. Here's a picture of my husband and my 5 Brazilian